Hi everyone, you are watching new episode of The Tennis Inspector, and these days I'm in sunny Florida. My today's guest beats such tennis players as Naomi Osaka, Sloane Stevens, Petkovic, Wozniacki, and her highest ranking was number 27 in WTA. She's two-time Roland Garros quarterfinalist, and her name is Yulia Putintseva.
My father back then was watching matches of Martina Hingis, Kurnikova. I remember when Martina Hingis got there as a coach. It was a huge and very great experience when she started helping me.
These days, do you receive any communication from WTA when the tour is going to be reopened?
I think there is no age when you should start. You should start when your body is ready, when you are ready mentally. Maybe we should stop playing tennis. Pressure, it comes first of all when you have to defend all the points which you got. I don't feel like I'm far from making to the semis of the Grand Slams one day. Good help from Kazakhstan Federation. I don't feel like I'm someone who, can break the racket and stop fighting, stop doing anything on court. I'm still going to fight, I'm still going to do something, and I'm going to try my best to win the match. I was like, I'm going to play Serena. What should I do,
Yeah. What was your plan?
Yeah. I mean, it's tough when you used to travel every week. To be as great as Serena, for the moment, I don't see anyone there who could win 22 or whatever slams. Yeah. Oh, I have a lot of motivation. No one
Especially
is pushing me. Even now, no one is pushing me. I'm always the one who is trying to practice more, to work more, to do this stupid run in the morning.
Hi Yulia, how's it going?
I'm good.
I think you are one of the brightest representatives of WTA because of your emotions.
Of course,
emotions,
only because of that.
Also because of your game and your results. So I think there are a lot of things that you can share with younger generation, and I think that's going to be useful for them.
I will try my best.
How did you get into tennis?
My parents brought me into it, and I really liked it. I was 4 years old when my parents brought me on a court. I like it, and I started practicing more and more every week.
Both of your parents are athletes, right? Professional athletes. So
not really professional, but they were athletes. My father was doing judo, and my mom, she was doing I don't know how it calls in English, but kayak sport. My grandparents used to do ski and gymnastic and water polo. So my whole family is
athletic.
Yeah.
I think they had enough experience, to direct you and to understand which sports fits you better, right?
Yeah, I don't know if it was a guess or it just my father back then was watching matches of Martina Hingis, Kurnikova, and all these famous players. So he just decided that I think before when I was born that I will play tennis.
You were born in Russia, in Moscow, right?
Yes.
But at some stage you moved to Paris, trained in Mouratoglou Academy?
Yes. It happened when I won the Les Petits As, the famous tournament, junior under 14 World Cup in Tarp. I got the invitation from them to have a trial of 2 weeks free, and then if they would like me, they would take me for more. And when I arrived there, I really loved the academy. It was super good facilities, was a lot of players. I just finished my 14 years old junior tour, and I started to play under
16.
18. I started 18, ITFs, and they give me not a scholarship, but kind of a help from Patrick. You have to go top 100 juniors or top 50, even I don't remember now. Back then I was 800.
Whoa.
And I was like, oh wow. And they give me a set of date or time, it has to be in like 1.5 months or 2 months.
Yeah.
I was like, oh wow. It was very tough, but first of all I went to the tournament in Italy, and I remember like first tournament was a disaster. It was raining, and we ended up playing indoor hard instead of play outdoor.
Yeah.
So I lost it like in second round, and then I went to qualis on another tournament, and I really started playing really good, and I won the tournament for qualis, and I got special exam, then I won again the tournament.
That was 10K.
Yeah, it was no, it was grade 2, and then I won a grade 1.
Okay.
So immediately like my ranking rised. I went to top 100, which was the goal, and yeah, they said okay, now you can really like sign a contract, I think, or something, and they really started helping me, which was like amazing help, because which I never was getting before. So it was like very, very cool.
What was the most memorable moment you remember from that times?
I was lucky because I had my friend there, Gavrilova. She was also practicing at that time, and the Mouratoglou. So we had some fun together. Was practicing a lot, and it wasn't like, you know, like you're doing everything alone. I remember when Martina Hingis got there like as a coach. It was a huge and very great experience when she started helping me. When you're like only like 15, 16 years old, and you're getting helped by someone who won like so many Grand Slam, had so much experience. It was like crazy.
Who was your idol growing up in WTA?
Actually, my idol was first Justine Henin. She seemed like she's short, you know, kind of my style, my body style.
Yeah, a lot of slices.
Yeah, a lot of slices. That's actually how I started to work on a slice.
Okay.
Yeah, because I watched her a lot. I was like, okay, I need to do slices, I need to mix it up.
That's an influence.
So yeah, also I love to watch Martina Hingis.
Yeah.
And I love the Jelena Dokic.
How do you train during the COVID-19?
When everything was like really close, like they closed the courts in my community, then it was a tougher time because we couldn't like find a way to practice. But yeah, I was doing some fitness at home. I was running a lot. I was trying to use everything I can to stay in shape.
Did your training process change during that time?
I had to adapt a little, but definitely I was sleeping more.
Yeah.
I started to wake up like at 10 instead of 8, and yeah, this was a positive part. Right now I was waking up at 10, I was doing some fitness in the morning, then I was practicing tennis, and I would take off the afternoon and would do like only fitness in the evening.
Yeah.
Or I would also practice in the evening, like depends how I'm feeling. But in general, I'm doing fitness in the morning, practice, rest, fitness, and practice. That's the usual, like 3 times a week, and then there is like 2 times a week when there is a half a day off, and 1 day like depends on the feelings.
These days you live in Florida, in Boca Raton,
Yeah, it's very hot here.
It is, yeah, and I can feel this. What was the reason why you choose this place? Is it because of the facilities?
I choose, because of the facilities. A lot of players live here. It's easy to manage some practices with the girls, and the weather here, it's always hot, it's always summer, so it's easier to practice all the time outdoor. You don't have to think that you have to find a court indoors.
I think you mentioned this already, but what age you started playing professional tour? Was it at 15?
On a professional tour, I started like playing my first ITFs when I was like 15, 16.
What do you think is the best age to start playing professional tour for girls?
I think there is no age like when you should start. You should start when your body is ready, when you are ready mentally. I don't think it depends on the age. It's more depends on how you feel.
Yeah.
If you feel good at the age of 14, why you don't try it at 14? If you don't feel it, you should try it in 18. So it really depends on the player. Because a lot of players, they start playing like they do the transition from juniors to pros, and they like getting so many injuries because they are not ready for a lot of matches in a row. Just a little bit different physically.
What do you think are the 3 differences between junior tour and professional tour?
I think the difference is the level. It's a little bit more consistent because in juniors, when you play 2-3 bad games, and then you can start playing good and you win a set 6-3.
Yeah.
I feel like in pro it's not gonna happen because if you lose 2-3 games in a row, it's tough to come back.
What about mentality? I think that's a completely
I
different
think,
world.
yeah, it's a different thing. You have to like be prepared. But in the beginning, I would say the mentality is different because when you're coming like as a junior to pro, you have nothing to lose. So you're playing your best game. You are flying all over the court. You're doing unbelievable shots. But then when there is a time to keep all the points that you earned from the last year, or to keep
that's where the pressure comes.
That's where the pressure comes. That's where your level will drop a little. That's where the mental part is coming. Yeah.
You mentioned that you were flying on the court and there was no pressure when you turned pros, but a lot of tennis players who used to be good in juniors like you, they sometimes feel this pressure because they want to show results as well in the professional tour.
I didn't feel any pressure. I mean, in this way, I was growing with a lot of like good juniors which was playing really good tennis, and they was turning pro, so I had like not a pressure, but I had a competitive part that I have to like keep my level and do better and do better and do better.
Yeah.
Because they was also coming from the juniors, that was winning some tournaments, so we always have this competitive thing coming, which was great because without this you cannot improve. But the pressure, it comes first of all when you have to defend all the points which you got. For me it was a little bit different experience because I started to play very good tennis. I went to top 100 when I was like 17 or 18.
Yeah.
I break into top 100, but I got injured.
Yeah.
So it was a little bit different for me because just not ready physically because I had a surgery and then I had to come back, and then it was a lot of pressure.
What was the toughest moment since you turned pros?
Like the injury was tough when I got my surgery on my back when I was 18, I think, or 19. My dad, he didn't know what to do after, you know. We even had this discussion in the car. I remember when I was going to the surgery, he was like, you know, maybe we should quit tennis and go to study. I was like, maybe we should stop playing tennis, you know. And I was like, at this moment I was so angry at him, and I was like, what? Are you kidding me? I was doing this thing for 14 years and now you're telling me to quit? So, all right, I was just saying, you know.
Have you ever had these thoughts to give up playing tennis?
I mean, you always have these thoughts when you're losing the match. Like,
but that's just a short time period.
That's a normal, you have this for 1 hour, but then you're like taking a dinner and the life is back to normal, you know.
I know this, like nobody knows.
I mean, everyone knows it, so. But really, like, to give up tennis, for now, I'm not seeing myself there, you know. I really don't know what to do beside tennis for now, because it's been my life for so many years. And I have so many years hopefully ahead of me to still keep on playing and build even better results. So just for the moment I'm seeing myself on the court.
What are the main components of successful slice?
I don't know.
These days, do you receive any communication from WTA when the tour is going to be reopened?
I mean, they're sending emails, they're doing like a round table meetings, virtual meetings. Honestly, I never been on them.
Okay, because you were sleeping?
No, because I feel like all the news which like important, they're sending by emails. So
Yeah.
that's the most important thing for me, like to know when the tournament's starting, what's the updates,
Yeah.
how it's gonna be and stuff. So yeah, I'm just waiting for the emails.
There is an upcoming US Open event that declared to be happen in New York this August. And I'm not sure. Are you gonna play without qualifying?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I think they didn't have the final decision yet if they're gonna play without the qualies, without the fans, or like wherever. So yeah, we're all just waiting the final decision on how it's gonna be and like what should we do in terms of like conditions, how we're gonna travel, because right now you even cannot travel from Florida to New York. You have to do the self-quarantine for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I believe there are gonna be some exemptions.
Yeah.
You plan to play US Open, right?
No, for sure. If like whatever tournaments I'm coming, I'm playing.
Two-time French Open quarterfinalist, and your highest ranking was number 27 in the world. Those are pretty good results at your age. What do you think you lack in order to start winning Masters events and Grand Slam tournaments?
I mean, I feel like I'm not far from this. Like, to be honest, I don't feel like I'm far from playing better tennis, from making to the semis of the Grand Slams one day. And it's just take for me, I think, a little bit more time now. I need to set up some things better. I'm working on every aspect of my game to be better, and I hope one day I will be a better player. I will beat my record ranking, and I will do better and better. But for now, I don't feel like I have enough consistency for the whole year. I was playing better on clay. Now I'm playing good on ball surface, hard on clay, and I made some like good matches on grass last year, which was really good for me because before
you beat Naomi Osaka,
I beat Naomi Osaka. Last year I felt like on grass I was feeling better, you know, because before I was coming to the grass and trying to play like defensive tennis, and it was not really working for me. Yeah, you cannot win Grand Slams with defense, right? You can, but not on Wimbledon, I would say. Yeah, so I started to use my slice more on a grass, which was very effective. I started to be more aggressive on a baseline. What about your emotions? I feel like sometimes it's helping and sometimes it doesn't help. Been like so many matches when I was so down, like physically, mentally, and I was like going on a court without energy at all. And then opponents box start to like cheer so loud and so hard, and I'm getting pissed, and then I start to have so much energy and I start to play much better. Sometimes I'm trying like to find something to put my energy and to start moving my feet, to start like running all over the court. So sometimes it helps and sometimes of course it doesn't. Like when there is an important moment and like my mind is blowing up, it's sometimes it's a disaster. But I don't feel like I'm someone who, you know, can break the racket and stop fighting, stop doing anything on court, just like whatever. It's not my day. I'm still going to fight, I'm still going to do something, and I'm gonna try my best to win the match. And I think you proved it by beating top tennis players like Wozniacki, Petkovic, Osaka, Sloane Stephens, and other tennis players. You also played against Serena Williams, I think 3 times, right? I think even more. Even more? I think more. Maybe there was practice, no? No, I feel like I've played her. Wait, how many times? I checked WTA website yesterday. Indiana Wells,
Ролан Гаррос.
Мадрид, Ролан Гаррос. Еще было? Нет, Мадрид, Индиана Уэллс, Ролан Гаррос. И все, что ли?
По-моему, да.
Может, я с сестрой из-за того, что Серена там... с сестрой 5 раз играла точно.
Да?
Да.
А вот же с сестрой ты как сыграла?
Я один раз ее обыграла в Чарлстоне.
Playing against Serena Williams, what did it mean to you? And did you feel any pressure before the match or at the first points of the match?
I remember playing her first time. It was in Madrid when I passed the qualies. It was one of my first tournaments on WTA. It wasn't my first, but it was one of them. So it was like going on a court. I was like, I'm gonna play Serena. Like, what should I do? You know?
Yeah. What was your plan?
Yeah. My plan, I didn't have no plan. I mean,
Slice to the backhand?
No, I was like, okay, I'm going to drop shot.
Okay.
Because I was playing on clay.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, good plan. Let's
Let's stick to this.
Yeah, let's stick to this. I will do it. And then I come on a court, and I remember I was like, I wasn't scared, but I was so tight that I went and I made, in the first game, I went for 2 winners from her serve.
Yeah,
in the first game. I was like, oh wow, break. Good plan. It was a good first set, was like crazy. I felt like I could win the first set, but at those time I felt also that because I didn't have enough experience, I couldn't control my emotions. Like,
Yeah.
I was too excited that I was leading, and then I couldn't like hold it, and then Serena started to play unbelievable.
Yeah, and finish the set.
She finished the set 7-6, and then in the second I think it was 6-1 or 6-2 or something like that. It was way easier, but for me it was a great experience. It was a great match. I was feeling confident after that.
How COVID-19 affected your physical condition?
I mean, it's tough, of course, like to sit and not travel for like a long time now. I've been home now for like 4 months, I think. I arrived in February. I went to Indiana Wells, and then they canceled the whole thing. So after that, I was just here for the whole time. I mean, it's tough when you used to travel like every week, and after you just sitting here, not playing anything, and just practicing every day and waiting for news. It's tough, but I mean, at least we can enjoy some time home.
Obviously, Venus and Serena will retire at some point, right? And those are greatest characters in the sport of tennis. Do you think that there are any, next generation tennis players who can become such great tennis players? I mean, apart from you, but
Yeah. No, I mean, to be as great as Serena, for the moment, I don't see anyone there like who could win like 22 or like whatever slams.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to start winning from the age 16 or 17 to be there in like 10 years and now the tennis start to be more physical, and I feel like
your body is becoming exhausted at the age of I don't know.
There is a lot of tournaments. You have to really think which one you're playing, which one you're skipping. I don't feel like now with this ranking system, tournament system and stuff, that there is someone who's gonna come and win like more slams. That's my personal opinion. And then I don't know what's gonna happen in like 20 years or from now. Maybe the star will born, you know, and someone's gonna win like 50 Grand Slam without losing a match or whatever. It's tough to keep this mental, like Serena, just to keep going, keep winning, keep practicing. Like, I mean, if I was her, I would stop and enjoy my life. I would never like go to the court again if I would win like at least like, let's say 10 slam. I would already be like
that's, I mean,
retired.
It's difficult to keep this motivation.
And she's doing this great, and also Patrick helped her in this way to find the motivation. I don't know, I mean, of course Serena, I think, had a motivation by herself, but I think it's a combination of both, and that you have to find the right person who motivates you.
How do you find motivation?
Oh, I have a lot of motivation, you know, no one
Especially
is pushing me, even now, like no one is pushing me. I'm always the one who is like trying to practice more, to work more, to like do the stupid run in the morning for the
that's very good for you.
Even now, for when like it's been this pandemic time, I was like pushing myself like, oh come on, we have to work, like at some point tournament's gonna start and you're not gonna be ready. Let's work, let's go run, let's go, I don't know, play something, let's practice. So I'm having a lot of motivation.
And it pays off. You are showing very good results, and I believe that you're gonna show much better results.
Yeah, hopefully. I think it comes from my father, because my father put so much motivation into me when I was young, and I mean it's still inside of me, and that's what helps, and I'm really thankful for him for that, because without this I wouldn't be here.
I want to talk a little bit about your citizenship, because I know that you changed it from Russian citizenship to Kazakhstan citizenship. What was the reason for this?
The main reason was that my parents could not like take everything on them shoulders anymore. You know, I have also a brother who used to be a professional hockey player, and it was just tough, you know, with all this travels with the juniors, especially, like you're traveling, you're paying everything, you're not like the help that you're getting, it's so little that it doesn't even like exist.
So the Russian Federation didn't support you?
Didn't support, like the support that was given, like there was some support, but the support that was giving, it was
not
like
enough.
It was not even 30% of what my parents would spend, and I got good help from Kazakhstan Federation, and my father, like he decided that it's a better decision like to make to continue to play tennis.
On WTA website it says that you enjoy dancing, Music, singing, playing cards, chess, and Sudoku.
Sudoku, yeah.
Sudoku? Really?
Yeah. Like when I'm on a plane, I'm killing time with it.
So Yulia, you are one of the most popular slice players in the tour. You use slice a lot, like since Steffi Graf and Justina Nin.
Not every time, but there is some players like Ashley Barty using slice a
Yeah.
lot. Niculescu from the forehand.
From the forehand, okay, yeah.
Yeah, there is a lot of players who are using the slice, but yeah, in the women's game mostly it's like backhand to backhand, forehand to forehand game. I like to mix it up. I like to play sometimes slice. The slice can be like any kind of shot. It can be aggressive, it can be offensive, it can make some damages to your opponent. Well, it really depends at what time you're using this.
Yeah. Are there any specific players, like, I don't know, tall players, aggressive players, when you're gonna use slice more often compared to others?
I wouldn't say that I'm using my slice like with any player. Like it depends on the moment. Sometimes I feel like in a defense, when someone put you like in a very tough position on a backhand and you're running there, sometimes it's tough to play with your two hands and it's easier to make a slice.
Yeah.
And I think you win time with that, and plus the opponent, like with a change of rhythm,
Yeah, you change the
there
rhythm.
is like a possibility that he or she will not hit a winner. So
Yeah.
so that's why this shot is so important. It's just to, and sometimes just to mix it up, you know, because when there is like all the time the same rhythm, just to use a slice sometimes to win some time, to open the court, it's very important.
Yeah, and what about drop shots? Are you using
Yeah,
a lot?
drop shot is also a very important shot because depends on the moment when you do that, but it makes your opponent run to the net. Some of the players are not as good at the net as they are on a baseline, so it's very good shot against them. And I feel like but sometimes when you play on a heat and you have a long rally and you do the drop shot and your opponent has to like do the sprint, it's very tough. And then like to play the shot, it's also tough.
Yeah.
If you make a good one, if you make a bad one, you're in trouble.
Yeah. Are there any specific situations where you're never gonna use the drop shot? Like set points, or I don't know.
No, I think I would use it anyway. Like
Yeah.
it depends how you feel. Like if you
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
confident that you're gonna do the drop shot, then it's gonna work. Why not?
Yeah,
If
but
you
that's
feel like-
risky, yeah?
I
At some
feel like everything is risky. To put the winner down the line with the backhand on the set
That's
point,
true.
it's risky too. But
Yeah.
it depends. It really depends how you feel. If you feel like you're gonna make it, you should do it. If you feel like I'm doing it, I'm not doing it, I don't know. Drop shot.
Okay, Julia, let's do a challenge. We're gonna serve blind serves
10 times.
10 times, yeah, and we're gonna hit in wins.
Yeah.
No cheating. That was close. Not too bad.
Все хуже и хуже. Нет, полным движением невозможно.
Interesting.
О. О,
Есть.
вообще нормально.
Was it in?
Квадрат, да.
Да. Tennis inspiration.
Tough one, next.
Favorite
Rafa Nadal, actually.
Rafa
yeah.
Nadal?
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite TV show?
Friends and Simpsons.
Best Grand Slam players party?
I never been.
Favorite cuisine?
Sushi.
Fed Cup or Olympic Games?
I never played the Olympic Games, so I think Fed Cup.
Best ATP player?
Nadal.
Best WTA player?
Serena.
How to beat Serena Williams?
I never beat her, cannot
You
say.
don't know. How to win a set against Serena Williams?
I mean, it's tough. You have to work hard. You need to do like many things to win at least a set against such a player like Serena.
And the last one, what does tennis mean to you?
Like for now, it's everything. It's my world. It's my job. It's my life.
Giveaway time. So Yulia, what did you bring to us?
I brought my tennis shoes for clay with my name on it, and
It's a
yeah.
very nice gift, right? Which size is it?
25 and 5 centimeters. US is 9.
9. Okay, so we're gonna cut like the majority of people who are gonna participate in this
Yeah.
giveaway right away. So guys, if you wanna win those shoes from Yulia Putintseva, what you need to do, you need to perform 2 blind serves as we did in our challenge
In a row.
So just one video, no cuts. You need to subscribe to Yulia's Instagram account, to my Instagram account, which is under this video below, and you need to post this video on Instagram tagging both of us. The one who do this better, we're gonna
Yeah.
select one of those, and you're gonna win the shoes.
Good luck.